Hi guys, this is Tyler Britt here with you again, your Instructional Technology Coordinator with another edition of Snack Pack Rapid Fire Mini PD. Today we're going to talk very quickly about how to insert a chart into a Google Sheets spreadsheet. So charts might be useful to you for several different purposes. We're going to look at one way that you might use it to display student data and another way that you might use it when you take a quick survey. A quick way to use it to display student data is, let's say that I have some scores here that I want to put into a Google spreadsheet, and I have a pre-test score for each kid, and then I have a post-test score for each kid. How can I quickly display that data in a chart? Over here on my second sheet, I have some pre-test scores put in and some post-test scores put in for a sample size, a sample classroom of about 25 students. That's probably more or less similar to what you have in your classroom. Well, it's pretty simple. Once you have just the raw score in, if you go ahead and select the information that you want put into a chart, then click on Insert, Chart. Google's going to right away suggest some things to you based on the data. So I have one column of data here. It's going to suggest a couple of different charts. Some of these get kind of messy. I actually really like the histogram to show the grade distribution. So I'm just going to click the recommended chart histogram and Insert. It's going to drop it right in there for me. Now it's very, very easy for me to edit different elements of this chart right from here. For instance, I can just click on chart title and type pre-test scores, and maybe this is for my third hour class. Hit enter, and it's there. Horizontal axis, maybe I want to call that scores, and this I'll call number of students. So I'm modeling good labels for my kids there. I can even click right here anywhere on the color and change the color. Maybe I want the pre-test to be red. Then I can grab this the corner of this chart and resize it to fit my needs, and I can tuck it away over here out of the way. To do the same thing for my post-test, go ahead and grab the data, insert chart. It's going to recommend the same chart. Sure, I'll go ahead and take that. I'm going to go ahead and name it the same, except post-test. And I can go through and very quickly add the same axis titles. And let's say I'll leave this one blue so we have a nice little contrast there. I can resize as well and pull over. Now it's very easy to quickly take a look and see the difference between my distribution of my pre-test and my post-test. Looks like we moved some students over here. You got to look at the scale here, but it's very easy to see that my students improved. Now, if I wanted to put both of them on a histogram, I can just grab both of their data, click Chart. I can see what it's going to look like right there, and drop it in. Very easy to do. And now I'm using the same scale, so it makes it a little easier to read and tell that I definitely moved students going from the blue scores to the red scores. I moved students forward, which is what we want to see. Really nice, quick way that you could show some data to your kids. Maybe a more elementary setting would be just taking a quick vote in the classroom. Let's say we're going to vote on our favorite pet. 7 kids maybe said fish. We'll say 12 said dog, 6 said cat, and maybe 2 said bird. I'm going to go ahead and grab all of that data, go to Insert Chart. It's going to recommend a couple different things for me. Nice little column chart here, easy for elementary kids to read, ask some questions about it. Even at the K1 level, they could do something like that. You could insert maybe a circle graph here, ask some questions about the different pieces of the graph here, which had more, which had less. How do you know? Get it so you can maybe talk about your percentages, adding, subtracting, things like that. So just a quick little preview there on how to insert charts in Google Sheets. Pretty easy, pretty intuitive. You can click right in, edit whatever you want. You can click in and change the colors of whatever pieces you want. Nice quick little feature on Google Sheets. So I hope you found that to be helpful, and onward we go.